Hey, Todd Castledine here, Lou Strike King Pro. Wanted to share with y'all some tips about basically some summertime fishing. It's really, really hot down here, blazing hot, man. It's 100 degrees every day. Water temps are in the 90s, and it gets really difficult to catch fish. This is the time of year that schooling fish really come into play. And we've been going out there catching a whole bunch of schooling fish. We've actually been catching some pretty big ones. And this is kind of my go-to bait. It's just a Sexy Dawg. And what I do with this bait is it doesn't really matter. You can kind of go with the large one or the small one, the Sexy Dawg Junior or this one. I preferably go with the bigger one just so I can cast it further. Color makes a difference. I just always try to go clear, like a green gizzard, something that's really clear, so they don't really get a good look at it. And that's a really big deal. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to throw it out there and work it as fast as possible. And so I got it on a 7-to-1 reel, a Lou's reel, okay? And I got it on braid and a 7'4" rod. Now the rod's normally a little bit longer than what we would typically topwater fish with, but the deal is I'm trying to make super, super long casts. You're trying to stay as far away from them as possible, and you kind of don't know when they're gonna show up. So you're wanting to get over there really fast on the trolling motor, make an accurate cast, and make as long as cast as possible. And that's kind of where the braid comes in. I can go with a little bit less, smaller diameter. I can make a longer cast with it. And then 9 times out of 10, they're gonna blow up as soon as it hits the water out there and you start working it. So I want something that when I make that long, long cast, I can hook up on them pretty easy. And this setup lets me do this. Like I said, this is the bait that's just the easiest to throw. You got 3 hooks. I mean, you got a better chance of hooking one. It's loud, and it makes a lot of commotion. It's really erratic. And like I said, speed is everything. I'm really not even trying to walk the dog as perfectly as I should. I'm really just trying to make it go back and forth as fast as possible. And if it darts, it doesn't have to go a perfect walk the dog. It can almost just be even slightly reeled a little bit faster, and it's just going through the water. And what's great about that setup too is that braid allows me, they'll blow up on it a bunch, sometimes 2, 3, 4 times before one gets it. And so I don't even pay attention to whether one blows up or not. I'm just popping it as fast as possible, and I don't care how many times they blow up. And all of a sudden, when one actually gets it, you load up on it pretty quick, so you're able to know that one has it. And like I said, the Lou's reel, 7-to-1. You want something that you can bomb it out there and start working it really fast, take up a bunch of line. And that's my setup. I hope that helps when you're out there trying to catch some schooling fish in this hot summer months.